Jocelyn?
Mm-hmm.
What? You look like you're thinking about something. Are ya? Want or need something? Sheesh. You guys are sometimes some of the most uncoordinated babies. Whoops. And
We're still learning.
they're still learning. That's right. I gotta get meds too. Here it is.
Okay, Hensley.
Okay. Where's Sarah? Oh, up there. Okay. Hang on, we'll get meds done real quick. No, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
He's in here. Is he where? He's in here. In the orange thingy.
You sure that's good? Hensley?
Yes, I see.
Huh. Come on, buddy.
I already gave you like way too many treats.
Yeah, don't give her any more, honey. Everybody's been relenting and giving her more and more and more, and she's gained back her weight she lost. Not what we wanted. Okay. Are you talking about Jocelyn? I knew her before she was born. Right, Jossie? I think we're crooked. No, I think we're drooping. Come on, get up there, little doggy. All right. It's still not right.
Hey.
Hi, Wolfpatch. Hi, Packer. Hi, Cheryl. There. Hi, Goosty. I think it's going to stay there now. Hello to just everybody. Everybody. Hi, Mish. What a day. Hi, Kitty's mom. And Minnie and Mudgy is ready. Hi, Faithy. So, yeah. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to dawdle tonight. Hi, Ross. Hi, Gwen. And J-Mew. After boxes, Barb is done for the night. She works on Fridays when Barb and Connie does the cleaning. Barb used to always have Friday afternoons and early evening, and then on Sundays when they work, Connie and Barb does Friday, Saturday, and Sunday the day cleaning, and then Connie does the afternoon and early evening. But when Mary doesn't come on Friday nights, then I either gotta do a little bit more, which I will tonight. I gotta make sure the floor is clean and tidy up and things like that. But Becky, our Monday night Becky, is gonna come probably around 9 o'clock-ish or a little bit later, and she's gonna do the last scoop. So that will be a super big blessing because we can't. That will be a super big help. I don't know. All I know is for sure they come on Sunday night, and the others I never know. So I have to.
They come to me.
Well, but I have to have it covered. Cause can you imagine what the litter boxes would look like if we didn't scoop late at night? Yeah. So, and then I got to help my mom get with her supper, and Steve's making me supper, so I want to go in and eat with him. And Jossie's going to hang out tonight with us for a while, I think, aren't you? Okay. She's going to kind of fill in a little bit for Mary, so that's nice. All you're doing is the Friskies, right? And then you need me to get the Frisky boxes out for you. Is that what you want?
Or Steve can do it.
Okay. All right, so Mudgy, we are ready. We are ready. This one, I'm not sure. Hi, Kiera. What are you doing, girl? Oh, this box must have come while I was gone today.
Oh. I know that.
I know who these are from. This is LJ. We'll clean those up in a little bit. Oh gosh, are you guys ready for this?
You look pretty.
Oh golly, that is beautiful. All right. So this one is called. All right, Spiker. So this box is from LJ.
Is that a special one?
Yes, this one's a special one. That one is 2. And this one, I want to tell the story. we had to send a picture back. We almost had to have a cat arrested. And we had to call the sheriffs, called the ambulance because the picture was definitely injured. This is a very, very, very special picture. It is of Trucker. And you might say, well, gee whiz, that looks like the Trucker that was bought weeks ago. And our wonderful sweetie pie, Hannah, is the one who was the recipient of it. And that is true. But normally we don't put glass on them. And when Connie got this, of course it didn't have glass on it, and it got put up for, I think it was for Christmas. And then I guess one of their kitties discovered it, and the peacock feathers were more than what could be resisted. And so the peacock feathers got played with, and in the process of doing that, Trucker got pulled apart. So we had to call the ambulance and the sheriff and the police, and had to make a speedy delivery to LJ, and LJ did all the recovery work, and she was the doctor and the nurse and everything, and so we put a glass on this. So Monday, if Hannah or Connie's on, we will get your picture back to you. And what, oh, I put it right down here. Okay, and then so these pictures, oh, are the one, oh gosh, these pictures are the ones that will be up in a flash sale. This one is called Star Bright.
Hair donated by Jolene.
And the hair is donated by Jolene. Yeah, poor Trucker, he got, yeah, he was tore apart. And this one is gorgeous. I love this. This one is called You Called. And it's by Phoebe Fur. Oh, I love that. Look at that. White, black, white, black, white. Our Phoebe. So that one's called You Called. And this, I love this.
Ooh.
This is called Sophisticated. And it's Jolene. Look at that. I love them when she makes them real skinny like that. That's is so cool. Sophisticated. And then, oh, this has to be.
Jolene is
Oh, it isn't.
Jolene is a very generous donator.
Yes, she is. This is called Playtime. And it's, the fur is Jones and Franklin. Jones and Franklin. I would guess this is Jones and that's Franklin, I would guess. And look, they're playing with balls.
I think the white and orange one is Jones.
Is
He's
Jonesy?
kinda lighter than
Yeah.
him.
And maybe they shared. Isn't that cool? But that's Jones and Franklin's fur.
Don't be the next
Donated by them.
Gonna start eating boxes.
Oh, geez. This one is cool, too. And then this one is called Happy, and it's DeRachel and Kiera. Kiera, where are you? This is DeRachel and Kiera fur. It's called Happy. Isn't that awesome? Well, we used to do the glass frames, and then it kind of took away a little bit of the picture, and you can't touch it. And to be able to touch that fur is pretty awesome, because that, I'm touching a kitty. I'm touching a kitty. It's the real McCoy fur from them. Yes, you can if you want to. Yep, you betcha. And then look at this last one. Another Phoebe. This one is called Moonrise, and this is Phoebe fur. Wow, look at the heart. And look, she drew the tree and then the moon. Oh, LJ, these are just awesome. And you have to redo the side padding to put in the glass. Yeah, these are awesome. I love this. This is Phoebe fur. The underside is what is very interesting too. How she does that. LJ, you're just wonderful. Thank you for doing these. So we have like a half a dozen yet that we'll be able to do. And let me see here. That one there.
Well, Jolene and Phoebe are very different.
Yes, they are. That one's Jolene. Let's turn hers over. That's Phoebe. And this one's Jolene. There. Now they're all be fine. LJ, thank you, thank you, thank you. And a fundraiser. Oh, we could do that, and Anita. Yeah, we could do that. That's actually a great idea. Uh-oh. We have to take a 2-minute break. Clean up a mess so none of the kitties get dirty. Come on. You're going to have to move there a minute, buddy. Make sure he didn't go in here.
I think he went a little right here.
Oops, we have a little. Do you want to get the mop for that?
Yeah.
Chelsea, do you know how to wring it out?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll save these 3 for next time.
There's some back here too. Poopy, some poopy over
Where
there.
at?
A little bit in front of the door.
Oh, lots here. Oh, that's pretty wet, isn't it, Carol? Is that pretty wet?
Yeah, a little bit.
Here, do you know how to wring it out?
Yeah, I did.
Did you step on it?
Yeah. Yeah.
show you one more that is a surprise from my mom. That Shambali.
It looks like him.
And it's called Got It. He plays with those little silly ball out there. And the hearts are gotta be my mom's heart. Isn't that cute? She doesn't know this. And LJ, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for making this for Mom. Yeah, thank you. And I'll get that other package delivered. Okay, all right, so we can continue on. That's what you said with it. Said it's really hard fur to work with, huh? Huh, that's interesting. All right, and this one is from Amazon, but I don't know who it's other from. Hey Steve, do you think you could get Cammy out? She's crying. I just heard she just started. I know. We'll be careful. Spiker says, "Hey, who's that?" Okay. All right. Well, I still got a few more minutes here. And this is from Miranda. Hi, FOF Rescue, Friends of Felines Rescue. Enjoy your gift. Yep, this is all from Miranda. Miranda, thank you. These are the Meow Cups. So there's 36 of them here, Mudgy. And the cats like these. These are kind of a fun change of thing for their meals. And I'm going to keep this one out and use this one for part of the breakfast. I'll snag a few from there. And Jocelyn, you want to put this over by the door? Oh. Come on. Let me turn around. There you go. Okay, we'll get them out. And we also have, oh, this is cute. Miranda, thank you for that Meow Cup mix. These are cute. These are clips. Mudgy, these are the cat bag clips. Yeah, we can use these to close up things. Yeah, thank you. Look at that. Isn't that cute? There it is. Huh, there's the other side. Double-sided. Thank you, Miranda. Cool. We like. We'll get those out for the volunteers to use. And then we have a box here. Sounds kind of strange. It came through Amazon. I don't have a name on this one either. Oh. Well, I have never seen one shipped like this before. That's kind of strange. I don't have a name on this one though, but it's a case of Fancy Feast poultry and beef grilled. So whoever sent this, thank you. Yep, food is very, very important. Thank you. I don't have a name on it, Mudgy. If you are on and you donated this, you can pop a note to Mudgy. Yep, thank you. Appreciate it. And we have this a box. And this one looks like it might have came from Vermont, maybe? Never know sometimes until you get into it. Oh, we got a note. Oh, is that what I think it is? Oh. Can I give you one more, honey?
One more? I don't have any.
Oh, I thought you took the box out.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll leave the machine pick that up. Thank you, Steve. We have a note. For the oral, for feeding, I use the doser syringes. Well, sometimes if they're really little, wolf patch, we use the 1. And then as they get bigger, we use the 3 and the 6. But those are the doser syringes. And then the oral liquid meds is almost always the 1. But when we have to do the Panicure and that's in larger quantity, then I use the 3. This is, oh, this is from a cousin of mine, Patty. Her maiden name was Pickering. It's Patty with a Y, Patty K from Vermont. She says, wanted to let you know that there is a big fan of FFRC in Vermont. I so enjoy your postings on Facebook and the photos of your sweet kitties. Recently, I've discovered your kitty cam and in awe of all the work that you all do and your faithful volunteers do to give those cats and kitties a life full of love that they otherwise might not have. I have learned so much from reading the info on your website. Just wonderful. We have always had a cat in the house, starting with Midnight, who was brought home from Grandma and Grandpa Webb's farm. I know that farm. When I married Peter, he already had a kitty, and we've adopted others over the past 30 years from our local humane society. Our kids are cat lovers as well. Paul is 27 and a system administrator. He has 2 cats. One was found with her siblings, abandoned with no mama, in Burlington. The other was adopted from the Humane Society in Burlington. Katie is 25. Oh gosh, I know these names. A dental hygienist, and adopted an adult cat when she was a junior in college. I come to Defiance usually once a year. This past October, I was there for my 40th high school reunion, then spent 10 days with Mom, who is Jean. Had a great time. I'm so thankful that she and Mary Jean have each other. They are busier than me most days. Perhaps my next visit will include a visit to FFRC. And Mudgy, she says that there's a sweet treat in here from Vermont and a donation from Patty. And Patty's mom, his name is Jean, and her aunt, who is Jean's sister, is Mary Jane. And I used to babysit for Jean. I used to babysit for Patty. And really wonderful family. And Jean and Mary Jane, who are wonderful, wonderful people. They were here last week and spent a few minutes visiting my mom, which was really, really wonderful. So this is what I thought it might look like. This is from Patty in Vermont. Oh, wow. This is organic Vermont maple syrup. Support family farms. Isn't that wonderful? Now that's pretty cool. So Patty, if you're on, thank you. And Patty, I'll share that with my mom. I made her waffles the other day, and I used some maple syrup from, well, I have a little bit of real maple syrup from Sonia left, and a little bit from Dr. Darcy's family. So she likes it. Yeah. Thank you very much, Patty. And Patty, I'll let my mom know that I've heard from you. Whoops, there's going to be a pop under my foot. I don't want to do that. And we also have a couple envelopes. Wanted to let Brooke know that we received your envelope for the flash sale. And I thought there was one more. Oh, and this is from Diana C. from Ohio. Diana C. from Ohio.
Okay.
Ooh, cakes, yeah. Aww. Thank you, Diana. It says, this is just a note to say hello to everyone and enclosed is a donation to use as you deem fit. Diana C., faithful webcam viewer. Thank you, Diana. Appreciate you and appreciate your donation too. And Diana's from Ohio. A good place to live. Do you want to put that amongst the wires there? And this is from Ann, A-N-N-E, Ann B. from Connecticut. Are you playing with that? On the back it says, my new home is just perfect. Whoops. Ooh. Oops, wait. Oh, this is not for us. This is for somebody else. If anybody ever sends anything here for one of the volunteers, just if you can mark on the outside who it's for, then I don't like to open things for other people. I will make sure the volunteer you want to have that, Ann, will get it. What else can we do on that? Can we put that right here? Okay, we have one more. Yep, that was a whoopsie. So tomorrow morning, we're going to have 2 adoptions. Let me finish this here. This is a donation from Susan C. from Defiance. Susan, thank you. You have helped us for a long time, haven't you? Thank you, Susan. I appreciate your donation. Susan C. from Defiance. I'm always afraid I'm going to rip these. All right. Thank you, Susan. We're going to have 2 adoptions tomorrow morning. And I think they're going to, I'm not positive, but I think that they're going to try to be here around, let me see what she said, because I don't remember. It's been only just a couple hours ago. 9:30ish, and it's that wonderful little girl, that 3-year-old girl with her mom and then her little brother, who has been here a few times. And this little girl is one of the sweetest little kids I think I've ever had in here. She's just so very good with the kiddies, very mannerly, listens to her mama to a T. She's just is so in love with all of the kiddies, and I'm just thrilled. She has had her heart set on Tiana, and you know, she picked Tiana out from the get-go, and Tiana, who's right here, nope, yep, that's Tiana, wasn't spayed yet, and so we had to explain to her, you can't take her home today because she's not, she has to go back to the vets one more time. And she was fine with that. She was patient with that, which for a 3-year-old just astounded me. And then they came back this week, and golly, she just loves whimsy as well. And I'm happy about that, because when they're little kitties like that, I just like it that they go out the door too. It's good for the kitties. And I think I have a note. Mudgy, if you could also put, this just blew my mind the other day, Larry and Donna, who are our cat transporters to the vet's office. They not only give their time, their gas, everything, their cars, to take our kitties up to the vets. They brought 32 packs of Friskies for us. So that was very, very nice of Donna and Larry. So that's what I have for tomorrow. There's going to be a family that comes in tomorrow afternoon, around 1:30, I think, and they're just here just to visit and play. It sounds like they're all adults. Mary E. is the volunteer that comes on Monday and Wednesday morning. Yeah. 2. We like 2. She is very soft with the kitties, isn't she? You know, that first day that she was here, and she immediately wanted Tiana. And when I told her that, you know, she couldn't take her, that we had to go to the vets first, I said, well, maybe if your mom has a camera, you know, with her phone, we could take a picture. And she was sitting up on the bench, and I was going to hand her Tiana, and she didn't think that was right because she was told she had to sit on the floor. So I told her it was okay. I said, I'm going to just hand her to you. We'll help you. And but she remembered that, and she was the one who brought it up, which was so sweet of her. Yeah, Mary's the one that helps us with treatments on Monday and Wednesday. She helps me weigh them, helps hold them for their treatments. Mom is doing, her appetite is picking up again, so because she only eats 2 meals a day. I can't get her to eat more than that, but I'm okay with that, as long as that's better than the one she was doing. Her leg is still so very, very sore. I think she landed right on her hiney. It's sore right in here, but she, with help, can get up out of her chair, and then she can get walking on her own. But it kind of has made her a little pokey butt, I told her. But she's still got a awfully good sense of humor and still hanging in there very positively. Yeah, I think they do know that she's a tree climber, although she hasn't been doing it as much this week. Yeah, can you just imagine that little girl sitting on the floor and just being so in love with these 2 babies? Yeah, it's going to be nice. And thank you, Painted, for asking. The kitties in the back are doing good. I wanted to today, and I simply ran out of time. I was going to, and I will do this tomorrow sometime, close the front Thumper's room door, open the back Thumper's room door, so those cats start coming out one more room. They're kind of stuck in there, and that they think that room is really wonderful, and they have showed no indication of wanting to leave yet, and we need to get them moving a little bit. I just worry a little bit about LaRue's jaw. He knew it was not a good alignment, and I mean, there's sometimes, depending on the fracture, he's got it probably as good as it can be. But she's eating good, and she's eating her gruel, but it's very lopsided. But we'll just see how it is. He wants to see her in 2 weeks. Yeah, we weighed Alice Mary. She's 314. She was, what was it, Severin? Was it 10 days ago? She was 310, so she's gained 4 ounces. Not as much as what I thought, but that's still very much in the positive right direction that we want her to. So, thanks, Elskate. I told her today, you're a toughie, Mom. Come on, let's do this. We can do it. Well, yeah, because when you wash your face, I think we take off at least 2 ounces of food off of her. She's just such a sweetie. Yeah. Yeah, she does. She feels heavier, doesn't she, Faithy? Yeah, and she's growing. All right, well, I think that's it. There's probably some other things, but I'm going to run in and eat with Steve, and then get out there and help my mom with her jammies, and then come in here and do a little tidying up. And then, as I said, Becky will be here 9 or so. So thank you all. Appreciate you all very, very, very much. I guess I should tell you too, we have another new kitty. I knew there was something else. No, she doesn't. But that surprises me that she doesn't. But she does not. That's Karis. I love him. What is the banner? Oh, that's what I was going to mention to you. Of any date you don't want to miss, it's, I mean, I can't tell you all of it or I would get hung, for sure. December 13th, let me make sure we have that right, is a Monday. No, absolutely not, cannot tell. But I did talk to the people involved in it and said, I'm going to start putting out a few feelers, but that's all I can do. But one date you do not want to miss is February 13th at 6 o'clock. And that's a Monday night. We probably won't have boxes. There's a show for you. And that show has the bearings of what's going to happen that week until the 17th at 6 o'clock. So of any time in that, try to be here February 13th at 6 o'clock, and I don't think you'll be disappointed. No, February 13th. It's a Monday night, and for those very few people who do know what's going on, mum's the word, this has to be a complete surprise, and I would appreciate that. But you guys will have fun with it, and the people putting it together is having a blast doing it. I meant February 13th. I'm sorry if I said December. I don't know. I don't even know what I said. Yeah, our FFRC time. See, you know we have an FFRC time. Yes, that is Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, I was bribed too. I was bribed to tell, but I can't do it. But I can give you a couple little teasers. It's February 13th, 6 o'clock. Be here or you're going to miss a whole lot of fun. And then the rest of the week, it continues with the event until February 17th at 6 o'clock. So that's all I can tell you. But I think you will have fun. Okay, then the new kitty. Thank you, kitty's mom. We took in a new kitty. This man brought this baby 2 days ago, I think it was, in a box. He brought us a box. And, you know, when you see the sides folded in, it's always like, oh, there's a cat in there, I'll bet. Well, this was it's a kitten, and it's a scared kitty for right now, but it's being worked on, and he is enjoying it. He reminds me of a lynx. He's just pretty. But he was inside the car motor, and he's got a bang up here, and a bang up here, and I think a little bang up here. But considering he was in the motor being driven for a while to Napoleon, he's in pretty good shape, really good shape. And this man works at a welding, I think it was a welding company in Napoleon, and he got the kitty out of the car, put the kitty in the box, and brought him here. So I'm very grateful to this man. Yep. So thank you. And this kitty won't be out and about yet. We've got vaccines in them and got them tested, of course, and all that. Oh, can you imagine how scary that must be? Yeah. So we got him in the top pin in the front thumper's room, so every time we go by, we, hi kitty, how are you? And keep talking to him. All right, I'm going to put my things away here and then head in, and you all have a wonderful evening. Farrah, Bofera. Come on, Spiker. Hang in there. You just stay right there. Okay. Did you get something to eat in there? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Jossie. There you go. Now you can see the floor a little bit better. Go scoot you over that way a little. There we go. Then you can see Spiker. We're going to leave that up there.